a state disaster.
The average monthly rainfall for the entire month of July in Glenwood Canyon, 2.4 inches. We had nearly twice that rainfall over 5 days.
I-70 through Glenwood Canyon could be closed for days, weeks, even months.
What's really important is to get it fixed before ski season.
Also, the impact this closure is having on towns that are getting a lot more visitor traffic.
Plus, Denver City employees, so teachers, childcare workers, police officers, first responders are now required to get the vaccine.
None of us up here take these decisions lightly.
We need to make sure we're ahead of this.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us for Denver7 News at 6. I'm Andrew Heath.
I'm Shannon Ogden. Thanks for joining us tonight. We're going to take an in-depth look at two major stories tonight. One, Denver is now requiring all city employees to get vaccinated. This includes all teachers, child care workers, and healthcare workers.
And first tonight, the ongoing mess on I-70. Storms this weekend completely washed out a section of the interstate through Glenwood Canyon, leaving pounds of mud and trees along the road. This stretch of I-70 has been closed since Thursday night, and it seems even Governor Polis has no idea when it will reopen.
I would say it's a few days to a few weeks. Best case is a few days, more likely getting into the weeks category. It's absolutely critical that it's back to fully functioning by ski season.
We have team coverage tonight on the closure and storms in the high country. Kicking it off tonight, Denver7's Patrick Perez.
So, Patrick, the mudslides themselves in Glenwood Canyon might not even be over yet.
No, we still have a long way to go here, and the uncertainty as to when exactly I-70 will reopen in whatever capacity that looks like, obviously not good news for anybody who relies on that stretch of road, whether it's for tourism or for commerce, but we all know that those CDOT crews cannot work unless the weather cooperates. This drone video from CDOT shows the extensive damage to I-70 through Glenwood Canyon.
Well, it's shocking for somebody who's driven through, dozens if not hundreds of times throughout my childhood.
Parts of the interstate are in need of extensive repair after at least 10 mudslides and debris flows since Thursday night.
It really is difficult to see what's happening there.
CDOT crews have been working every day since the slides to remove the large rocks, debris, and mud from the road. But the weather hasn't been too helpful and may continue to cause problems.
Just to put in perspective, the rain that we've been having, average monthly rainfall for Glenwood Canyon is 2.4 inches in July for the entire month. We had 4 inches drop in 5 days.
Not only is I-70 damaged, but the debris that spilled into the Colorado River is creating another kind of transportation disaster.
It's diverting up against the highway in some areas, causing more damage, or against the other side of the river that could eventually erode the railway.
Right now, short-term solutions are no option, and Governor Polis is being told things could get much worse before they get better. In fact, relief may only come with the change in seasons.
Once the freeze hits, it's less likely to be a dire situation, but we still are not out of this yet, so we need to watch this closely for the next few weeks, month.
Unusual monsoon rain, a burn scar, and debris, all a recipe for disaster that we may not have seen the worst of yet. And the state is in the process of declaring a state of emergency. It is also reaching out to the federal government to get some support here to hopefully and as quickly as possible reopen I-70 and clean it up. That's the latest here along I-70 in Wheat Ridge. I'm Patrick Perez, Denver7.
What a mess. All right, Patrick, thanks. And more mudslides could happen tonight. Chief Meteorologist Mike Nelson's turn now. Mike, still flash flood warnings across the state, including again in Larimer County.
Yes, there are, Shannon, and really the next 24 to 36 hours are pretty bad in the mountains. We have a lot of moisture and thunderstorm activity expected. So these are the headlines. It's kind of a mixed bag across the state because it's the rain in the mountains. This is a current view up at Loveland Ski Area. That is haze and smoke on the plains. We have bad air quality all across eastern Colorado, combination wildfire smoke and low-level ozone. And the exact opposite in the mountains where the flash flood watches have cleaned out the air but caused a lot of worries as far as the heavy rainfall. So we have a couple of flash flood warnings in effect up in Larimer County near the Cameron Peak burn scar. Concerns near the East Troublesome scar as well where the watches are in effect. Williams Fork burn scar, the Sylvan fire scar, and out west on the Grizzly Creek burn scar. No warnings there currently, but tonight and tomorrow we have the potential for locally heavy rainfall, and with that comes the flash floods and the mudslide potential. I'll have your full 7-day coming up in about 10 minutes.
And if you are needing to get around the I-70 Glenwood Canyon closure, it is definitely going to take some extra time. As you can see on this map, CDOT's suggested detour has you getting off at Silverthorne and then taking you all the way through Steamboat Springs. And that's both a blessing and a curse for businesses in that area. Denver7's Gary Brode visited Steamboat today to check on the extra traffic.
Life is changing fast for the people of Steamboat Springs.
We have huge traffic through Steamboat. Big trucks, campers, everybody on vacation, everybody is coming through downtown Steamboat.
It's a direct result of the I-70 closures near Glenwood Canyon. Truckers and tourists alike forced to detour on Highway 40, taking them right through the heart of Steamboat.
Folks in town are just like, okay, we're going to have to deal with this, but it's not necessarily fun for everybody.
Of course, it's not all bad.
It's always a good problem to have, right? When you have too much businesses, there's never too much business. So it's a welcome surprise.
Lindsay Dillenbeck is a co-owner of FM Light and Sons, a fixture in the Steamboat community for more than 100 years.
We've been pretty busy in general, but it's just steady now. With I-70 closed, it just is sort of nonstop, people coming in all day long. We're not getting the waves anymore. It's just steady.
A spokesperson for the town says they have seen an increase in business across the board for hotels, restaurants, and convenience stores, as more folks are taking a break during their longer than expected trip west.
Everybody's working overtime. We're coming in at odd hours.
It's tough. I mean, we're definitely a town built for a highway, not an interstate, you know? So things just get jammed up very quickly.
Chris Allen with Allen's Clothing is seeing more business, but his business model has had to change. His store tends to cater to locals, but he says he's seen a lot more tourists and a lot less of his regular customers.
I mean, they're avoiding coming downtown. Parking's an issue. There's just way more traffic. It takes forever to get through town.
Allen expects his normal clientele will be back when I-70 opens back up, whenever that may be. Until then, he's enjoying the increased revenue while still worrying about the traffic coming through his town.
I mean, there's been accidents here on Main Street that they're taking off mirrors and stuff. We'll look forward to it ending. I mean, it's too much traffic. You know, it's causing issues.
In Steamboat Springs, Gary Brode, Denver7.
And we have a full story up on our Denver7 website about the I-70 closure, plus how to get around it. And you can find all of that information right now on thedenverchannel.com. All right, now to vaccines. Denver has more than 10,000 city and county employees, and now all of them are required to get their COVID-19 vaccine.
And here's a closer look at exactly who needs to be fully vaccinated by September 30th. The requirement extends to police officers, firefighters, correction officers, healthcare workers, shelter workers, child care workers, and teachers. And that includes all employees at public and private schools. Now, one of the biggest questions, though, how will this be enforced?
We are asking that employers be responsible for compliance within their own operations. And so we will expect employers to make sure that their employees are complying.
There might be some folks who may lose their jobs behind this. We recognize that. But the reality is that we're going to start with working with every employee who has questions. The goal is compliance.
And tonight we are getting reaction about this mandate from the Denver Teachers Association. DCTA spokesperson tells us the mandate is getting mixed reactions from teachers.
We know that we need to keep our classrooms safe. We have to keep our teachers and our staff safe, so we encourage vaccinations in that sense, but it's that piece of the mandatory component with it that is, it's troubling for so many.
So where does Denver stand right now when it comes to vaccinations? Looking closer at the state health department numbers, more than 76% of eligible people in Denver have received at least one dose of the vaccine. That accounts for just under 13% of Colorado's population. Both Colorado and the U.S. did hit another milestone on vaccinations. According to the CDC, today 70% of American adults have received at least one dose of the vaccine. And that's just about 4 weeks and a day short of hitting President Biden's 4th of July goal. Also, more than 70% of all eligible Coloradans, not just adults, are now vaccinated. But Governor Polis warned today that hospitalizations are still going up. As of right now, just under 360 people are hospitalized for COVID-19. Most of those patients in the hospital are not vaccinated. And Governor Polis is now calling this stage of the pandemic an epidemic of the unvaccinated. And he added that it's going to get worse before it gets better if more people don't get their shots.
What makes an enormous difference here in the course this takes over the next few months is whether we can get to that 80% vaccination level. If there's folks out there that are worried about side effects from the vaccine, you're more likely to get struck by lightning than you are to experience serious side effects from the vaccine.
While Governor Polis and Denver's Mayor Michael Hancock are pushing more people to get vaccinated, both are stopping short of issuing mask mandates. They're only strongly suggesting wearing masks indoors and following CDC guidelines, even amid these soaring numbers. So let's take a look at those numbers very quickly. Over the past week, the CDC says there are just over 95 COVID cases per every 100,000 people in Denver. That's up 102% from the last 7 days. We hit 100 cases per every 100,000 people. If we do, that would move us into the red, or the highest level of transmission.
And you can find the latest update on vaccine mandates and masks on thedenverchannel.com. Also, check our free Denver7 Plus app. You can download it right now on your streaming device.
In all the years I've lived on this street, 26 years, they have never had students in here, never.
One university taking on the city.
Colorado Christian wants off-campus housing for students, but some Lakewood neighbors worry that will push them out of their homes.
I'm worried about the integrity of the neighborhood. I'm worried about losing my home.
And more students say they are getting priced out of living in college towns.
And one Colorado teen is spending most of his summer working out of his basement, but for a good cause.
I want to do my part in preventing the spread of COVID within my community.